here's the music you're gonna get in, and you're gonna listen to it. It's like you said, optimized for streaming. Like I had to go and physically buy that motherfucker.
You want the quality you want to get your money out of it.
Yes, bro. I had to go to Best Buy, bypass the kids section with the edited portion, go to the adult portion. This is real shit. I had to find a black dude that was in there. I was like, yo, buy this album for me. Like, here's the cash.
Yeah.
Because if you were under 18, they would not let you buy the explicit music.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Hey, and then
baby for real.
And then on top of that, I had to put that bitch in my CD player. We was broke.
Yeah.
I didn't have the non-skip CD player, so I couldn't just walk around and listen to my music, nigga. I'm holding my CD player like I'm waiting tables, but trying to keep that bitch from skipping if I move too fast. So like again, like when I hear that motherfucker, bro, I put myself back in them shoes and I was like, yeah, bro, hard.
When you say I've heard a lot of the 50 Cent songs on this album, but I've never listened to it in its entirety. Mm-hmm. And I did today. I got my review. Yeah. I got my numbers. I got my critiques, and we're gonna talk about it. But we're gonna start off with you.
Yeah.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Tell me about the album. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, anything you want to talk about with it, the history of it, whatever you got. Let me hear it.
Banger, banger, banger. Nah, all jokes aside, I really do think that it is
one of the greatest,
truly one of the best hip hop albums. Also, like rap albums, but also like debut albums.
Yeah,
like that was his first. And my boy came out swinging hard.
Yeah.
And even before that, for all of the real rap fans out there that listen to How to Rob, when that came out before the album and what got 50 recognized by Jay-Z, everybody remembers the bar, I'm about $1 with the fuck is 50 Cent. My boy, again, came out ready to go at anybody who had beef. And on that album, went directly at Ja Rule, who, if you guys remember, at that point in time, Ja was pretty hot. You know,
and let me just to take a detour for a second here, right? I feel like a couple years ago it came out that Ja Rule was kind of like a facade that was put together by his record label or something like that.
Yeah, I want to say it was the record label. Irv Gotti.
Okay.
Was definitely hands-on in that process, but yeah. I seen the same thing, and I think a part of that is why 50 didn't fuck with him.
Yeah.
You know, at first, of course, like, their cliques and shit going at it.
Yeah.
But I feel like New York is, I don't want to say small because it is a major city.
Right.
But at the same time, like, those pockets of people know each other and how people get down. And 50 was like, nigga, you don't get down like that. Like, nigga,
you go to church.
You're on Murder Inc. You ain't never caught a body, nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think that is part of it. But also, you talk about 50 was like certified street nigga, and Ja Rule was singing love ballads with J-Lo and Ashanti.
Yeah, I think why it's perfect for like me and you to listen to it, because how old were you say you were whenever this album came out?
That was what, 2003?
2003. You were in middle school?
I was 12.
You're 12 in middle school.
I'm an old man.
I was 3 years old, bro, when this album came out. But I think what's great about me and you talking about it, me, you listeners, is like the difference in generations and perspective on the album. You get what I'm saying? 2 decades later, revisiting it. So, I got a couple notes here. So for the most part, my favorite cuts off the project was, of course, the intro, because the Cent's Fallen, I feel like it's perfect to say, 50 Cent. What Up Gangsta, Many Men, In the Club, Heat, Pimp, 21 Questions. And then the rest of the album for me were kind of like 0.5s. They were kind of You get what I'm saying? Not saying that makes it a bad thing, but not the most enjoyable. Songs I didn't like for sure was Patiently Waiting and Poor Little Rich. For whatever reasons, I just couldn't get around to them. Okay. Favorite moments off the album? Eminem. I can't remember what song that was closer to the end. I can't remember what song it was, but it had a cut with Eminem on it I enjoyed, because one of my favorite Eminem projects, Slim Shady LP. I wish I could get that Eminem again. You get what I'm saying? Like, my favorite Eminem, and I kind of heard that in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely got added to the playlist. So, anything else you want to say about the album before we go ahead and give our ratings on it?
I feel like that album
Yeah.
has the playback ability, like
the replay value,
front to back.
Yeah.
But also for me, again, being older than you,
Yeah.
that nostalgia. Like I had G Unit shoes, I had the shirt,
And then that's another
I had
thing
the
too.
hat.
What exactly is G Unit?
Honestly, is it Gangsta Unit? I don't know. Y'all
Is
tell
it
us
his
in the
record
comments.
label?
It could be. No, I don't. G Unit wasn't the label. I don't think. I think G Unit was the clique, but they were signed
Yeah.
under Aftermath, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and look because again, at that point in time, I never was like, is G Unit a label? Like at that time, I was repping G Unit.
you don't know what it is.
I'm down, bro. Whatever you want, name it. But yeah,
There was also Dr. Dre that he produced a couple of the cuts on the album, and I think that's why Eminem was on there, which begs a good question. How, other than what you were saying about the song that kind of blew up, right? How exactly did 50 Cent get established? Was it through Dr. Dre? Did he have anything to do with, his coming up or anything? Or
yeah. I think that recognition came from the buzz that he had established in New York. Mm-hmm. But also, you got to think about at this time, bro, you got DVDs that are dropping. It's not like now where like people are just dropping stuff straight to Spotify or straight to Apple Music.
Yeah.
Bro, we had like smack DVDs and like rap battles on DVDs. Like that is how shit from New York was making its way to Texas, or from New York to Cali.
So you're saying like somebody would record a song, right? We're talking 03 here, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody would record a song in New York. Unless somebody physically send it down, mail it down, drive it down, or whatever, you're not going to hear about what's going on in New York or those songs or whatever.
Yeah, but between that and then also like you had like your TV shows and stuff like that would be kind of like your boots on the ground.
Yeah.
But to be able to have that ability to consistently like tap in with rap music, it was those DVDs. Because again, there was really no other way besides like I said, TV. Man, what was the I don't want to bring this man up. What was the name of Diddy's TV network?
Shit. Zeus?
No, it's not Zeus.
Here, let's look it up.
It is
Revolt,
yeah. Okay. Revolt in a sense was, I feel like it was supposed to be like that, like constant like shit for us, music for us at all times. But again, at that time, social media not being that big, the technology that we got now not being the same, that was the way that we were able to hear, music and freestyles and see battles and things like that. Also, internet not being, what it is today either.
So out of 19 songs, I liked 11. So that would roughly be about halfway, a 5 out of 10. I'm not going to give it that low, though, because honestly, it had so much tracks. And even me being a DJ, right? So many 50 Cent songs off of that one project alone that I can use to DJ withheld the test of time.
Yeah.
Out of 10, I think I'm going to have to give this album, I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Because I feel my only critique about it, I feel like the album could have just been condensed a bit. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And the subject matter, too, is just like, the whole album is essentially talking about one thing. Robbing niggas, killing niggas.
You talking about his life?
Which is fine. It's fine, right? But it's like halfway through, I'm like, all right, goddamn, nigga, I get the point.
No, because again, for me, listening to it, I can put myself back in 12-year-old Pharaoh's shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, as crazy as it sounds, like, nigga, that's what I want to do. Like,
I
want to be down. Like, how can I get down with the set? How can I be down with G Unit?
Yeah.
And of course, listening to it now, like as a man, I'm like, oh, it's nostalgia, but like I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah,
right.
Got you. Out of 10.
Out of 10?
Yeah, I said 7.5, right?
Yeah. 9.9, nigga.
9.9?
9.9.
You said, hey, there's no skips, perfect listen, nothing.
What up, gangsta? Patiently waiting with M, Many Men, banger in the club. I stay high all the time. He even made a smoke song.
Yeah.
I stay high all the time.
Yeah.
Heat, if I can't. Bloodhound with Young Buck. Young Buck, underrated. I fucked with Young Buck. Cashville, which is Nashville, but he called it Cashville. Back Down, Pimp. You still hear that shit to this day.
Yeah.
Like My Style, Poor Little Rich. If there was one, I was like, but still, I rock with it. 21 Questions, still going.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. Don't Push Me with Lloyd Banks and M. I Gotta Make It to Heaven. Wankster, which is another one that blew up before the album did. You Not Like Me and Your Life's on the Line. Like, bruh, the Lights on the Line and You Not Like Me and Wankster, like, those are direct shots at Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Like, when he had the dude on there playing like he was with Ja Rule. Like, bruh, also, I think the other thing about that album in that time, there isn't, like, you know, how Kendrick kind of, like, you know, shoots out a burst and it just goes as many different ways and the hit dog is gonna holler.
Right.
Back in that time, it was like, nah, nigga, I'm talking to you. I don't want anybody to be confused about who I'm talking to.
There's no guessing. Yeah.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that is what I love.
Yeah.
If you gonna beef with somebody, let it be known. Don't nobody.
Hey, fuck nothing.
I don't need to be going back listening to other tracks. Like, did he say this? Did he say that? Like, no, nigga, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna know it. And you gotta respond on wax, on the record.
Yeah.
And the people are gonna judge who won this shit.
Yeah.
And between that beef with, you know, Murder Inc. and G Unit clearly won. They fucking destroyed them.
Who was on Murder Inc.?
Murder Inc. was really Ja Rule. Ashanti was on there, but of course she didn't rap, but she still caught some fucking strays. Irv Gotti was the dude that ran the label. But with G Unit,
so you telling me Ja Rule was in a rap battle with 50 Cent?
Yes.
And he got washed, right?
Washed. Took that nigga to the woodshed.
All right, you're gonna have to like find the highlights.
I got you.
And send them to me.
I got you because they are in there.
All right. On Pitchfork gave the album a 7.0, which obviously
out of 10.
Out of 10. Obviously, if you're a fan of the album and you're gonna give it a 10, give it a 10.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, and that's fine. I feel as if that's why it's good to have, like, for me being a first time listener and not growing up with it. You get what I'm saying? Just like the outside looking in, I'd give it a 7.5. Like, if I'm critiquing the album, like, there's a lot of good songs, and I feel as if the hits of the albums, it's what's doing majority of the carrying. You get what I'm saying? The rest of the songs are kind of just there. They're not bad songs at all, but it's kind of like, you know what? We could have shortened this song here. We could have, like, just condensed the album a bit.
Yeah.
But maybe that's also to speak to my generation of, like, a lot of our songs nowadays are 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, they're
max.
shorter.
They're very, like, just condensing to the point. So, but at the end of the day, a 7.5, hell, like, that's what, maybe like 3.5 stars if you want to count it that way, whatever. You know, I don't think it's bad. I definitely think it is one of our better rap albums.
Yeah, definitely. Sure. And I also feel like with the amount of songs that are on there, like you said, now songs are 2 to 3 minutes. Most albums are maybe 10
because it's
12
like optimized
songs.
For streaming and all types
exactly.
of shit. Yeah.
Like with that,
it's
like, yo, like, here's the music you're gonna get in and you're gonna listen to it. Yeah. And the other thing is, like you said, optimized for streaming. Like, nigga, I had to go and physically buy that motherfucker. Yeah. You want the quality you want to get your money out of it. Yes, bro. I had to go to Best Buy, bypass the kids section with the edited portion, go to the adult portion. This is real shit. I had to find a black dude that was in there. I was like, yo, buy this album for me. Like, here's the cash. Yeah. Because if you were under 18, they would not let you buy the explicit music. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. Hey, and then baby for real. And then on top of that, I had to put that bitch in my CD player. We was broke. Yeah. I didn't have the non-skip CD player, so I couldn't just walk around and listen to my music, nigga. I'm holding my CD player like I'm waiting tables, but trying to keep that bitch from skipping if I move too fast. So like again, like when I hear that motherfucker, bro, I put myself back in them shoes and I was like, yo, bro, hard.
When you say you didn't have skips, like you couldn't skip to the next song?
No.
What you mean?
No, like if you lay it on a flat surface, it'll play, no issues. You start picking it up and moving it, the little reader inside of it will fuck up. So I couldn't move around and do shit like, nigga, when I was listening to that music, nigga,
still
I was in that bitch like I was taking a standardized test.
All right.
So like for me,
nostalgia.
I love it, bro. I feel the same way about like some of like the first albums I got. That Wayne 500 Degrees.
Okay.
Another album that like I physically went and got
and lived the shit.
And bro, loved it. Ludacris, Chicken and Grits.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Like those albums for me like have a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
Because bro, I did the work. I listened to the CDs. I cleaned the motherfuckers with alcohol to make sure like any scratches in there went away. The way I could listen to it with no skips. It wasn't that whole is just smooth.